South Carolina got his running game going Saturday night as they cruised to an easy victory over Charlotte, 56-20. Y'all come on in, sit down and relax while I give you a recap of Saturday night's victory. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Gamecock Chuck back again with another video. Hey, we're going to do a little recap of South Carolina's win Saturday night as they easily cruised past Charlotte, 56-20. But before we get into any of that, hey, I need you guys to help me out and do me a couple things. It's real easy, real simple. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to this channel. Help my channel grow. Also, click the thumbs up to like this video. Share this video. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think of my content. Let me know what you guys think of this video. I do Gamecock content, football, men's and women's basketball, and I also do a little bit of baseball here and there. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. Today we're going to do a recap of Saturday night's victory. Like I said, we defeated Charlotte 56-20. South Carolina was struggling, to say the least, coming into this ball game. Really didn't have no offensive identity in most people's opinion, in my opinion as well. We just couldn't seem to get anything going in the previous three games. You know, against Georgia State, we struggled a little bit in that game offensively. Georgia, Arkansas, couldn't get anything going. We all know how them two games turned out. But in this game, you know, taking on a lesser opponent in Charlotte, you know, a team that was one of the worst statistically defenses, you know, in the country. We were able to get our run game going, which I think that was Satterfield's and Coach Beamer's. One of their priorities going into this game was being able to establish the run, because coming into this game, we were only averaged around 70 yards per game rushing. So I think that was one of the main concerns Coach Beamer and Coach Satterfield, you know, had coming into this game. They wanted to, you know, establish the run and dominate the ground game, the line of scrimmage. You know, they wanted to own the line of scrimmage. So, you know, coming into this game, that was, like I said, that was the big emphasis. Spencer Rattler, he didn't wow anybody with any numbers tonight. He went 17 of 23 for only 187 yards, and he didn't have any touchdown. But the bright side of that is he didn't have any picks either, so I'll take that any day. Like I said, this was mainly a game that they wanted to assert themselves at the line of scrimmage and dominate the run game, you know, from that statistic. Luke Doty did come in. He threw 2 for 3. He went 2 for 3 for 63 yards, a touchdown, and he had the lone interception that the Gamecocks had all night. Getting back to the run game, and like I said, this was the night that the ground game was just explosive all night. We ran for 295 total yards on 40 carries, and we had 6 touchdowns on the ground. You know, leading the way for the running backs was Marshawn Lloyd. He had a career high 15 carries, 169 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He ran with a purpose Saturday night. He was running over people. He actually hurdled one guy, which really got the announcers really hyped up. Didn't really see much big deal in that myself, I'll be honest with you. But, hey, you know, to each their own. But he had a big explosive night. Like I said, he had 169 yards, 3 touchdowns. Christian Bill Smith carried the ball 9 times for 55 yards. He scored twice. Some good hard running from Bill Smith. But like I said, overall good performance there. Juju come in as well. He had 9 carries. He only rushed for 23 yards, but he had a touchdown as well. Leading the way receiving, like I said, Spencer Rattler didn't have a big wow night as far as numbers and statistics. But leading the way in receiving was Jalen Brooks. He had 3 receptions for 67 yards. Emirian Brown had 3 receptions for 55 yards. And the lone touchdown through the air that Luke Doty threw went to Corey Rucker. Glad to see him, you know, finally getting in the mix, coming back from his injury and everything. He had 1 reception for 52 yards and a touchdown. So good effort there, getting it in the end zone. He looked like he was going to be stopped short, but he fought and got in the end zone. Great to see that young man, you know, coming back from his injury and getting out there and getting a catch and getting a touchdown and contributing to the game. Let's talk about defense now. You know, the beginning of the game, you know, the first half, it really looked pretty miserable in my opinion. Charlotte was able to do what they wanted to with the ball, but was able to move down the field. We actually trailed in this game 14-10 at one point, and we managed to get the game to 20-14 at halftime. But the defense, like I said, the defense looked horrible in my opinion. A lot of missed assignments. Like I said, Charlotte was able to move the ball down the field, a lot of quick hitters. They were just able to convert third downs and get down the field, score. Seemed like at will at the beginning, but I think at halftime, Clayton White, he made the necessary adjustments, and the defense come out, fired up and ready to play and ready to dominate and assert their SEC dominance over a Conference USA opponent. We finished the game with 3 interceptions, which is great to see. It's great to see guys get out there and go after the ball and pick them off to set up our offense with short fields. So, great job overall from the defense. Nick Emanwari, he continues to impress me. Devo Williams, he had a big night as well. Cam Smith, he had one of the picks. A lot of freshmen out there getting in the mix. Good to see the defense, make adjustments at halftime and come out there and shut this team down and just take over the game. And hopefully going forward, this will give them guys some confidence as we, move on to South Carolina State this week and then spring right back into SEC action, the following week against Kentucky. So we need these 2 games need to be a boost for our defense as well as our offense. A lot of talk going out there about the offense and how we are struggling from an offensive standpoint, how Rattler's been a little disappointing, in a Gamecock uniform. To me, I don't think he's been disappointing. He's been kind of managing games. He's had some bonehead throws that, he shouldn't have thrown, but, our offense has not been a world beater for the first, 4 games. So, I think he's getting more criticism than what he deserves, but that's what comes with, being a highly touted, recruit out of high school and, at Oklahoma and things like that, being a 5-star recruit. So he's just going to have to learn how to adjust and just don't listen to any of the negativity and just keep playing his game, and everything will start falling into place, I do believe. So as soon as our offense can get rolling, hopefully this game gave our offensive staff, our offensive line, our guys on the offensive side of the ball some confidence. Hopefully it springboards them onto higher or much more success going forward. So, but it was overall it was a good night from the offense. On the ground we were able to, like I said, rush for 295 yards. But like I said, also that's expected with a team that's like one of the worst rush defenses in the country in all of FBS. So, not really surprised we didn't run for 295, but I just wish we could have seen more deep down the field throws from Rattler. But yeah, like I said, easy victory for the Gamecocks Saturday night. Like I said, they cruised 56-20. Upcoming next this Saturday at noon, we'll play South Carolina State at home. So hopefully this will be an aerial game instead of a running game, but we shall see. We still got to establish a run. I know that. So, but hopefully we'll see some more deep passes or some deep passes from Spencer Rattler connecting with some of the wide receivers. But we shall see. Whatever the case may be, as long as we get a victory, that's what matters. So if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Help my channel grow. Hit that notification button. That way you guys get notified when I put out content. Hit that thumbs up button to show the YouTube algorithm that you like this kind of content. And also comment on this video. Let me know what you guys think of the game this past Saturday. Your thoughts on the offensive play, defensive play, whatever the case may be. Yeah, that's it. So till next time, Gamecock Chuck, I'm out. Go Gamecocks.